Redwood shadows on a dusty chair. Father's ghost is in the engine's way. Riding fire roads of promise made, or a garden grown in sun and shade. The sheriff's girl, a reckless flame, whispers my forbidden name. Every deal and every secret kept, while the rest of the world just slept.
Slogging. I almost don't want to say that. Today I'm really thinking about myself as the author of these movies and how the recent outputs are affecting me sort of like emotionally, or what is my feeling about the work. I almost don't want to say that, but that song, it actually means something to me. And I was thinking about some other stuff that's happened recently, and it feels related to this story. But yeah, I kind of don't want to focus on my emotions too much, but so like programmatically or whatever, the function I've been working on over the past couple weeks, you can probably see examples of it on the YouTube channel, and the way that I'm using Nano Banana, really, but with a new thing called Build. I have this app that I made. It's an app. If I can get online. Am I online? Oh, I'm offline. I could, hold on a second. Look at this. A woman slices family members' necks in eviction-related packs. Oh, there was another story. How old is she? Is this LA? Oh, Florida. Man, I guess they really didn't want to live outside. All you need in Florida is a tent. Well, except for... Oh. God, I mean, I've lived outside in Florida. It's not that bad. And then you just got to come to California during hurricane season. I would not want to do that. I would much rather live outside in a tent than get my throat slit. Clickbait. Okay, so let me get back to this. Wow. I do love to read the news, but that was just... I just try, if there's a news article that's very close to one of my stories, I usually try to maybe file it or bring a screenshot over and make an episode out of it, or let it inspire an episode if it comes to that. So these are like all episodes, kind of, vaguely. And I did some today, and so the preceding announcement is that some of these images are kind of off the plot, and some of them are kind of on the plot. And I might not be able to give you the exact lesson for how that came to be, but in general, I was prompting differently. Sometimes I was prompting a little closer to the screenplay. Sometimes I was experimenting to see if this other version of the app would just write it for me, because I told it to use the character names, and I said read the images and see if maybe because AI can do so much now. You can read images. It can see an image and it can read it. and I can use that to um, I can use that to influence the movie script, or I can start out with the basic outline and give it a new theme. There's so many different things, and then I have a few different apps now, so some of them are a little bit weirder, and they take the inputs, and then they actually this is one of the first ones this morning. I'm probably going to zoom in later, but unfortunately, for some reason, now the little meme I put in there, that was my decision, but it's like a time warp opened, and they start bringing in a night that I don't think is. There's nothing about time travel in this, and I don't know why that is, but the thing that is a little weird is I told it to bring in psychedelic memes, so that's my idea, which seems weird, but I like that part. That's just my decision. And then that's supposed to be me. It's like a bad interpretation of my face when I had a beard. That's Hank. This is like the wild version of Hank, which I think is out of character, but I liked it because it was so weird looking. I had a hard time deleting him. And then I like that it says wow much very swap, which is kind of the Doge much wow. It's part of the meme. I've never really understood that, but and then I'm with the housekeeping lady. I don't know why, but it's kind of funny. This is kind of funny. This part I like because it's like Hank. He's like, I've lost control of the space-time confibulator. No. Like even in his madness, he realizes he's lost. But this is like totally out of it. There's no such thing as a monster in this movie. That's weird, but I like it because it's a little bit strange. It's like what's going on? It's like a psychedelic rendering of the main character, but with a fern. I mean, it's just weird. I added the psychedelic thing because there's marijuana as a part of the plot, and so I kind of feel like it might appeal to people who smoke marijuana or who have. And so I kind of wanted the psychedelic memes in there. It's just kind of an ode, or maybe like an Easter egg. I might get that out of there eventually, though. But as of right now, it kind of keeps me a little more interested in otherwise mundane pictures, maybe. I don't want to talk about it too much, but just to give like a overview. And then, I think it was this one that got really... No. This looks like maybe from yesterday or something. This was from last week, I think. Yeah, that looks more like me. That was definitely based on my picture. So I've uploaded my picture into the Matrix. I am now one with AI. And it's funny. But I want to get maybe some friends who are willing to be in my animations to let me use their pictures, basically. I'll find somebody who's like down to clown. Are you down to clown? Are you down to clown? Are you down to clown? Some of these are probably older. Definitely is me again. He's like, what? He's like, what? This was like from last 2 weeks ago or something. I like the stuff that's from today. I'm trying to get back to that. I think it's up here. This is my favorite. This is just surreal because everything's super weird. And it seems to relate to the story a little bit, but it's like strange. Like this image. I think it's this image, or maybe the next one that one of these that I thought was so weird. And I just thought I was going to use it as the main, this one, probably, or maybe, that one. I was going to use it like as the main advertisement. Or maybe currently, it's just so weird. It's like, what's going on? But it's like a conceptual rendering of the plot points somehow. I just like that. It looks like so interesting. But in the narrative or in the movie, they wouldn't be in such a white room. That's like a gallery space or something. Yet for an advertisement for the show, maybe it's kind of funny. But would that be an apt? I don't know. Let me just leave it there. I'm going to keep it short. I'm going to get some more syrup in my drink, and I'll be back.